Hey, great Monday evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. And I almost got here a minute late. Hey. 50 Shades of Trey. Brownsville, y'all are getting fudged. Keep spreading those checks. Remember, I'm the hip candidate, the hip Democrat. Getting fudged. Keep spreading those. Good evening, Juliancillo. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is a beautiful evening in the city of Brownsville. I had to take off my shoes because I was getting tired of having my shoes on all day. And let me say, it is just one of those crazy manic Mondays, guys. I literally just decided. I know 50 Shades of Trey. I don't know. I don't know who comes up with all this stuff, but let me tell you, it was good. Actually, we're going to talk a little bit about Trey, our mayor Trey Mendes, tonight. So, if anyone out there is buddies with Trey, let him know. Hey, we got a couple of things that we need to take care of tonight. And good evening, Joe. Good evening, good evening, good evening. 50 Shades of Trey. Alex, my man. Good evening, Alea. Good evening. Good evening, Alex, my man. Alicia, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Te pasas 50 Shades of Trey. Ay, my Rasta, y'all are going to get me in trouble, I'm sure. Good evening, Erasmo, from the Sunshine State, Florida. Alejandra Hermosa. Finally, getting around to sit down and tune in. Finally, it's been that kind of a crazy Monday. Let me say, it is the start of spring break for a lot of the folks out there. So, again, no classes. Not such a bad thing. I know that a lot of individuals had gone out there because of a DI and we're out there working it hard. So, great job for you all. To you, living miserably, my peeps. And if you're not invited, saludos desde San Antonio, Texas. Tony, we miss you already in Brownsville, Texas, guys. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, guys. And again, a beautiful day in the city of Brownsville. Again, I was expecting some showers because that's what the weather had predicted, but no showers actually, unless I was in the office all day. Had the opportunity to watch a movie today. Watch a movie. I can't remember what movie I watched. Can't remember. Can't remember. Cannot remember. It'll come to me though. Watched the movie today and just had a chill day. Let's see. Good evening. ¿Qué onda, Erasmo? ¿Cómo andamos? Andamos bien, hermosa more. Bendiciones. La Maggie can create a fake Facebook profile so she can comment when you're live. Yes, I think that's going to be possible. And again, I hope Maggie's doing well. Uh, Let me say, yes, that's right. I couldn't remember what I was watching, but it was Batman. Thank you, Fifi. And Fifi came over today. And thank you so much. Fifi brought me a tie. This bow tie that I have on right now. And crazy stuff, guys. She brought me some scooter socks. Some scooter socks. That's amazing. And she brought me some sweet and crunchy caramel corn que ya me los estoy acabando. Thank you, Fifi, for coming over and bringing this beautiful stuff. I actually have the tie. And today was Erasmo gift day. I actually got from Madison some cookie socks. I love the cookie socks. And I love my scooter socks too. I literally have a thing for socks. Oh, I love socks. I love new socks. And so thank you guys. It seemed like it was my birthday today, so I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Gracias, Fifi, for everything. Thank you, Ozzy, for donating $1. Love you long time for $1. I'm so happy porque ganó el América. Really? I actually didn't see the game. I know that they were playing. I just didn't know that they had won or how they had done. Cheetos bolitas are amazing. I almost had a social media fight with a city official that can't take criticism. Was it the mayor? We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. Good evening, good evening, good evening, Alejandra. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Por eso te duele la muela. Pues no me duele, pero I think that's one of the reasons why my muelas are falling out. I think my muelas are falling off. I do snack a lot. You should get a pre-recorded crowd reaction. Ah! Good evening, good evening, good evening. A peppermint, a patty. Ya llegó el cheque. No, not for me. At least last time I checked, I didn't get the check. Some people were saying that the checks were going to start to come in on Wednesday, guys. Let me just double check. Yeah, $28. That pobre, well, $29 now that Ozzy gave me $1. $29. Es todo lo que tengo en la vida. For anyone who wants to join the Peanuts gang, now that teachers are on break this week, the following names are up for grabs: Rerun, Linus, Pigpen, Franklin, and Little Red Haired Girl, Little Red Riding Hood. That was for lowballing me last week. Thank you. Keep on. No, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Dónde está la moped? I have it at home. Uncle Biden check in T minus 36 hours. Let me tell you, anxiously awaiting Wednesday. I get someone owed me some money and they're supposed to pay me on Wednesday. I get Papi Biden check on Wednesday. And I think something else is coming in on Wednesday. I can't remember. Why are you so funny? I don't know. I don't even try sometimes. Buenas noches, buenas noches. Guys, let me start off with, before we go into Trey Mendez, his post today, let me say that I was really amazed that I'd seen, and I hope Carlos could make it with us today, pero no ha llegado Carlos. No ha llegado Carlos, and well, hopefully he'll be here in a little bit. But, guys, one of the things that the peanuts. Thanks, Sylvie. We need that gang. We need the gang. We need more folks in the gang. No se enojen because Del Fiero hit it right in. Guys, one of the things that I shared this morning was I keep on seeing throughout social media how my opponent is constantly posting on her on social media. They're paying those pop-up ads. They come up regularly, guys. And let me say, it is you know, I guess good strategy. But I wanted to, if with your permission, I wanted to decimate some of the stuff that's on here, guys. To this day, to this moment, I try to figure out what a cannery market is. Does anyone know what the cannery market is? She's announcing it there, the cannery market. What the hell is a cannery market? She's also got to build a better block. What the hell is build a better block? Does anyone know what this is? What it consists of? The rest of the stuff we can talk about. I know what is going on. But look, guys, at the end of the day, I don't understand what they're running on. It says, well, reflecting on where we were when I first ran and where we are now inspires me. Science, technology, collaboration, experience, and a clear understanding of the relationship between quality of life and economic development are my pledges to you as I humbly ask for your vote to re-elect me. What the fudge is she talking about? Guys, Didn't y'all see recently? Look at what she's saying. Economic, the relationship between quality of life and economic development is my pledge to you. What the hell have you been doing for the past 12 years? Now you want to pledge? Are you stupid, woman? What technology? What advancements? Guys, constantly, haven't we not heard how bad we are in regards to connectivity here in the city of Brownsville? She's been there for 12 years. 12 years. What has she done? Nothing. 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 Our income tax is taking longer this season for a lot of people. Erasmo, saw your mic from Bandland. Even mine says still processing. I think that they're going to start to come this week. That's weird because my tax return actually turned around really, really, really quick. Really quick. I think I got it in 3 weeks, and I mailed mine in. Come on, Carlos. Your fans need you. There's tons of posters of Rose Garden in the rich areas. Yeah, look, guys. Have you reaped any benefits, any rewards from having Rose Gowan on the board, on the commission for the past 12 years? Anything, guys. Oh, you can see my light there. Anything. Have you reaped anything in the past 12 years that merits or deserves this woman coming back to the city commission? Anything. I humbly ask for your vote because the relationship between quality of life and economic development. Guys, what is she talking about in regards to economic development? The GBEC board is a mess. We just paid out $400,000 to the director because they fired him. When we were screaming at the top of our lungs, guys, not to hire him. If you go back, guys, 2 years, when 2-3 years when they were hiring Mario Rosoya, nothing against Mario Rosoya, I just didn't feel comfortable in getting him hired, guys. And I came out and I said, guys, we're paying him $250,000, guys. $250,000 a year. And now they got rid of him. Economic development. Well, look, yeah, Erasmo, a word of advice. Talk about you, what you bring. Not what about, with all due respect, Manny, I talk about what I bring to the table every damn day. But this is bullcrap. This is bullcrap. And part of the problem is people forget, Manny. People forget how many people right now are out there kissing the butt of the mayor and the city commission right now for doing their damn job, what they were elected to do. You kiss their butt to go because you're going beyond, above and beyond. Thanks for the advice, but yeah, I do that every day. There's tons of poster Rose Garden in the rich areas. Who is Trey Mendez? Mayor of the city of Brownsville. Disappointment. Great Monday evening. Let's make a competition of whoever pays Old Alice Road first. No, guys, we have had no economic development. You know what, guys? I'm at that point. You know what? Screw it. Just go vote for her. Yeah. You know what? Go and vote for her. Yeah, Manny. Go vote for Rose Gowan. Yeah, I'm at that point. It's frustrating. It's frustrating that people still want to question. So yeah, thanks for the advice. Go vote for Rose Gowan. Is it negative to say that I think Rose Gowan is going to get reelected? Oh, God. And now I'm getting ticked off. Now I'm getting pissed. Okay. Please refund the 25 quarter sales tax for GBEC. We were robbed and continue to be robbed. Paul, all those damn boards and committees need to be done away with. All of them. They just need to be done away with. Guys, I'm out. Have a great evening. Have a great evening. I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. It just doesn't matter what doesn't matter how much one does, how much what doesn't does. I'm done. I'm getting to the point where I'm done. When you have your friends out there saying re-elect the Rose Gowan and trying to give advice, I'm done. Have a great evening, guys. Oh, Carlos here. I almost signed out.
Where?
Ya mero me iba.
¿A dónde?
It's frustrating, man. You try to Carlos, it's so frustrating to go see all this crap that they're posting. These individuals that are right now, like Rose Gowan and Ben Neese, about all their damn accomplishments, guys. What have they done, Carlos? What the hell have they done? And they're talking about economic development.
The only economic development they're doing is in their pockets.
No, pero lo que me frustra es de que luego viene aquí gente, ay, no, pues, maybe que... I'm frustrated.
I mean, hi, Maggie. The only thing you can do, Erasmo, is tell people what's going on. I mean, if they want to go out there and vote for these people, the same thing. I mean, there's not much that's going to change. And then they're real quick to judge. What are you going to do? Well, you know what? Give me a chance to do something. And then in 4 years, you can vote me out or keep me there.
Two things. Viene y dice, the development, science, technology. What science and technology, Carlos? We're the less connected city in the United States. What science and what technology, man? Didn't we just experience that right now? With all our students struggling hotspots and devices? What science and technology? And if they were so up to date, why are they giving the district $1.25 million? No, y luego sale con la estupidez de, yeah. Oh, yeah, ¿para qué? Humble ask for your vote. Humble ask for your vote. Elect me city commission because of economic development. What economic development, man?
It's only developing around where she lives. I mean, you got to put it to her. She's got the rich people in her pocket. I mean, of course, that's usually how it goes. But has she forgotten about the poor people? Most definitely. Just look at PUB. How many people are going to have to pay extra for her mistakes and for Benice's mistakes? Benice can come out and say, "Yeah, I was a judge." Yeah, okay, man. He was a great judge because he used to give breaks to everybody, right? Here's a ticket. Give me a bag of weed, and it's forgiven. And that's okay if that's the way he wants to run it. But this is not his court anymore. This is the court of the people. And obviously he hasn't done anything. Absolutely nothing for his district.
It's frustrating. It's so frustrating because they've done nothing. Nothing. But you know what? Something that Trey Mendes posted, it's true. And Trey just posted it. The first comment tonight, guys, was, yeah, just spread them, guys. Because that's where they're coming. Just spread them. And it's at that point, people are just not going to care. And it's just frustrating.
Paula Master says it right. Where's a 25-cent sales tax for Gibbik?
But see, that's and look, and part of the other thing is, and look, Paul's right. But the thing is, we've been saying it for years. Guys, we have too many boards, too many committees, too many all this other crap. And all they do, they shuffle the same people around back and forth on the same damn committees. Y caen cuando ponen a uno o ponen a otro in the damn committees. That's what they do, just to have a little bit of mix on there, man. And that's
a lot of the things they can put in anybody in the committee. You know who pulls the strings? The commissioners that do that and put it in there. You know they had these ethics committee where they put these people that were going to come in here and ethics and this and that. How many meetings did they have? None. There was no ethics committee. It's just on piece of paper. Jibic's the same thing. They pull, they push. You know, it all depends on who's going to be able to make the money. And in this case, it's been Benice, it's been Mary Trey Mendez, it's been Gowan, now Cowan, and what's the other one over there from Southmost? Galansky. You know, these people to just continue to take. That's what the people want, then that's fine. You want to increase taxes? Let's increase taxes. You know, because that's what these people are going to do. They're gonna tell you we didn't increase taxes, we just increased your property value.
That's what really trips me out because people then like, oh no, we saw where they voted to lower our taxes by 0.5%.
But they increase the value of your home how much?
Oh my god, like 35%.
Guess what? Increase in taxes just underneath the table. Como dice, smoke and mirrors, man. But again, you know, I mean, there's good people that are running, and obviously there's people who should not be there. In my case, I have 3 people that are running in a great District 3 race.
It's you and 2 other people, right?
That's right.
It's gonna be an interesting race. Yours, let me say, yours is just an interesting race. As the, uh, do you want to talk about your opponents in regards to who I? You want me to share with you who I think your strongest opponent is in that race?
Go ahead. I mean, I think we're all great people.
I think your strongest opponent there is going to be Jessica, and I think Jessica as it more than anything because you know she's run for an at-large position before,
I
and
know. I helped her.
yeah, I know, and again, she's a good person.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I don't care too much about your other opponent. You know, I think your other opponent is part of the same clica that have us in all these other stuff. There. But again, you know what? One of the things that I'm feeling is that it doesn't much matter. A lot of the people out there are still going to vote for crap any which way you look at it. And we're going to continually see screwed over and over and over. But look, if fastidia me, man, really, what really trips me out is what really trips me out is how much more money can they steal from us, bro? I mean, how much more?
As much as we let them. I mean, if you give them another 4 years, guess what? They're going to steal 4 more years. You give them another 4 years after that, they're going to steal another 4 more years. You know, and that's okay if that's what the majority of the people want. You know, because unfortunately the minority don't have, you know, como dicen, no tienen ni palo ni en el tierra este. And what's going to happen is if that's 4 people, I mean, the majority want 4 more years of this, and go out and vote. You know, because that's what's going to happen. Can they change? Most definitely, anybody can change. Are they going to change? Absolutely not. So I mean, if you want, because a lot of people say, "Well, I just want to give them another 4 years because I think this time they will do the right thing." Well, we thought that with Tony Martinez, we gave him
8 years.
what, 8 years, and then we said, "No, you know what? Let's give another short person who's also a lawyer, who also has interest downtown. Let's give that guy 4 years because he's gonna be doing it better. You know, he's a good guy. He's young. He's gonna know what we want and where we at."
Well, I think that people se van con la finta de que they think, well, he's a lawyer. They've got to have some, you know, they're going to do the right thing because they know the law and nada, man. But, you know, I go back, look at what happened with Sylvia Atkinson, man. I mean, Carlos, I swear to you, Carlos, I truly believe that if Sylvia Atkinson would have run for re-election, she would have won, Carlos.
Well, yeah, well, she has the money to make sure that people go out and vote. I mean, she'll put in 100, 250,000, but yeah, but she's gonna steal 1 million. That's what's happening in the city. That's what Trey's doing. I mean, I don't care. You know, I know he's your friend and everything, and you love his pizza downtown. I don't care for the guy, man. I really don't care for the guy.
I don't like his pizza.
You know, I don't think he's got any interest other than his own.
I like his eyes though.
I don't know. I don't I don't like anything about the guy.
I just
You know?
joking.
I think what he did is he lied to the public when he said he was going to do the right thing. And there's a lot of people that follow. Oh yeah, Trey Mendes. What has he done?
You know,
Every time that he has come up to bat, he struck out, bro.
yeah.
There's nothing that the guy has done to say that I could sit here and say he did really, really well. He did, man. That guy did well.
One of the things that came out this morning, Carlos, I don't know if they let you know, but he came out with a post in regards to PUB, expecting not to raise the rates for people, or the upcoming bills. And again, they use the language that is like, we don't expect an increase. That tells me that there's going to be an increase.
Of course, I mean he's a lawyer, Asmo. He's gonna put in the little asterisk way at the bottom that people don't see. Like in the commercials, way at the bottom with a little asterisk where people are gonna see is a the true definition of what I just finished saying up here is the complete opposite. I'm gonna try not to increase the PUB rates, but guess what? It's gonna happen. They're in a hole. $28 million in a hole. Who's gonna pay for it?
We are.
Yeah, of course.
I did see an exchange between Daniel Lenz and the mayor out there that was kind of interesting. Because Daniel went out there and just asked him, well, I mean, where's our money? Where's our Tanasca money? I mean, everyone has been saying that the race, but we're not answering the right questions. And Trey came out and stated that, there's $38 million there somewhere. But what happened to the $135 million? It's gone. There's nothing.
Well, it's there. They just don't. They're not gonna come back and say, Erasmo, look, guys, we took this money from you guys for a specific project. The project didn't happen. The money should be still there somewhere, right? Let's give it back to those people that put it in. I mean, that's the right thing to do. That's the fair thing to do. Give it back to the people who paid into it and didn't get anything in return.
Many interesting bugs have helped us so much. Thank you, cousin Carlos.
Hey, cousin It. Go back to cousin It. I'm Uncle Fester. What's up, cousin It?
Te da envidia.
No, I'm cousin Fester.
Pastor.
Ese es para ti, para allá.
Let's see. Carlos, Maggie, hermosa. Michelle. I am looking for one candidate to pledge to toss all the bums off the downtown sidewalk. Well, you know what? What frustrates me, Paul, is they came out with a no panhandling ordinance. It's in the books. Nobody wants to enforce it, guys. Nobody. And let me say, guys, I've said it before and I'll say it again, guys. It's dangerous. Dangerous to have those people walking in the middle of cars on 802 at the end of the International Expressway exit. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And I see police officers, city vehicles pass by. They don't do anything, guys. Get these people off the damn street.
Well, look, Erasmo, just on the behalf of the police department, they are very, very short of manpower, and sometimes that is not the top priority because these guys are 10, 12 calls behind trying to make people, they have 911 calls, they have service calls, they have, domestic calls. And if you look sometimes, and only because I've been there, if you look at their little computers they carry, that officer has about 8 calls that are pending just to go.
Te la paso, Carlos.
But hold on. But let me get back to this. This is where Trey Mendez should come in and the rest of the hey, police department, you know what? Instead of spending millions of dollars on stuff that really doesn't hold a high priority on the list, focus on where it does. Okay, public safety is one of them, of course. This is why we got number 12 as the crappiest city of whatever it was.
Perfect, but let's go back to what you said, the most miserable city. Let's go back and what you said, Carlos. I mean, this isn't a problem that's just a right now problem.
No, of course
not. They've been having this problem for years.
Yeah.
For years. And let me say this, and I'm sorry, I love my police officers out there. They know. But let me tell you guys, you get what you vote for. And let me say, Carlos, I ran against Rose Gowan 4 years ago. And it was the same problems, the same issues, lack of manpower, lack of resources, lack of proper insurance, lack of representation from the police department. Well, guess who the police department endorsed?
Right.
4 years ago, Carlos. 4 years ago. And look, and I had the luxury of running against Rose Gowan 4 years ago. 4 years ago, guys, it was the same crap, the same problems. And my police officers, you all know it. You all know it's true. It's the same issues, problems with health insurance, manpower. They're screwing over your hours. You don't have all the resources out there. I mean, it's the same problem. But we keep on voting for the same people. And your association, your police officer association, with that guy Nino or something, Nino out there, y'all's people out there, they went and endorsed Rose Gowan. She didn't even show up to their forum. She didn't even show up. Wow. She had someone there answering questions for her, Carlos, and they endorsed her.
Yeah, it's. I'll tell you what, it's political, and I'll tell you why. Remember, these individuals go through 4 years, and then they have to go get a new contract. And usually, when this happens, is when they have their contract, coming up. So guess what? They go with someone who's actually is sitting on the seat that's going to be able to give them the ability to get a new contract. In this case, right after the contract gets put in, then they throw in the fire contract to see if they can, bounce one against the other. But she is one of, including Benice and Trey Mendez and Jessica Tetru and what are the other, Gowan and Galansky and whatever their names are. They're the ones that are voting against their insurance right now. They want to go out there and they're going to take away the insurance from the retirees.
Yes.
And as soon as they do that, they're going to go after everything else. So they need to be aware of what's going to happen. Don't just give your endorsement just because they're sitting there. They've shown you they don't want you guys there to be able to get your insurance or your pay or your benefits like you should. But again, it's political.
I'm just frustrated. It frustrates me to death, guys, that we've gotten nowhere. Look, this lady's been there for 12 years, guys. Trey Mendez has been there for 2. Ben Nice has been there for 4. was there for 4. Callan's been there for 2. Galansky's been there for 2. Jessica's been there for like 1,000. Guys, what have we got to show for it?
Nada.
And y'all still want to question whether we should talk about all the ways that they've screwed us over? Sorry. You know what? I'm at the point, guys. Look, if y'all want to continue to vote for crap, God bless you. We're going to give you an option. We're going to give you a choice. But if you want to continue to get screwed over, then yeah, don't do anything. Don't do anything. And let's just continue to have your tax dollars go into the pockets of these politicos and let it go up in smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what happens. Se lo fuman.
No, this is Benice.
Oh. We need to vote every incumbent. Vote against every incumbent. Yes.
I'm gonna do the all behind the mic.
What's up?
Let's have Shayna.
Smile, Carlos. She can't see you smile because of the mic. Stop. Don't stop fighting for us. You love our city much. You want. Yeah, every so often you just get very frustrated, guys. Let me tell you, that's one of the reasons. And I, Frankie was on Friday. Carlos, was it Friday?
I saw that. That's cool, man. I saw that.
Supposedly Frankie's coming back, and and he stated, that taking the loss was not as easy as a lot of people think, and it isn't.
Que no llore.
Yeah, que aguante el vato.
Aguanta.
Yeah, it's not easy, guys. I mean, let me tell you, I had wished that our election had gone different for many, many reasons. But, some of us are a little bit more well-versed and a little bit more practiced in regards to running a race and losing a race. I'm talking about 2 people that you have in front of you. So, we bounced back, but we're still here.
Cisneros family. Shout out to Cisneros family out there.
Cisneros family. Por eso estamos como estamos.
Ms. Murillo, how you doing?
Well, you already know, bro. The minute they start rubbing elbows with those people, they feel that they're part of that circle. That's part of the problem. It's people get wined and dined y se la maristean y se la creen, guys. That's what happens with a lot of these committees and a lot of these boards, guys. Guys, de repente me topo con personas, right, that are on these boards and they go from one to the other y se creen la más tarzán, you know? Like if, I don't know, like they've accomplished a lot. You got appointed because you're a butt kisser, because you're a yes man. It's the only reason you were appointed, because you can be easily manipulated by these individuals who are actually are elected officials who actually only have themselves to think about and
Oh.
only want to put money into their own pocket.
I have to agree with that. Yeah, but I mean, it's time. I mean, you give an opportunity to every individual to go out there and vote. We'll see. We'll see what happens. May.
I think you should win. Yes, of course I should win. The problem is that the rich people, politiqueros, vendors. Yeah, and one of the things that I was promised that this coming Monday, guys, we're going to start to see some evidence in regards to how this election was stolen. This past election was stolen from us in regards to harvesting the votes and politiqueras and everything else. I was promised that this next Monday we were going to be shared that information. And but again, guys, something that we knew. I mean, let me tell you, the numbers don't make sense in any way, shape, or form. They don't. And again, the only thing that we can hope for, guys, is that nobody is going to invest the millions of dollars that they invested in the BID race to fudge the numbers in this race, and that we'll actually have accurate, on point, real numbers. The sanctity of an election, they matter. I'm a self-declared campaign expert. Just ignore the haters, but it's time to campaign aggressively.
We've been campaigning aggressively for how long, Erasmo?
12 years. Guys, what more do you want from me? If you prick us, do we not bleed?
We will bleed.
If you win, Carlos, are you going to still appear on the Erasmo show, or there's a conflict of interest?
Only if he pays me.
Conchito Bolitas?
Hey, you know what? Como dice Erasmo, I'm friends with everybody, right?
Huh?
You're friends with everybody.
Not some of those people right
Not
now.
everybody. Not everybody's friends with you.
Not right now. They're pretty upset with me. Trey Mendes is mad with me.
Why?
Well,
Why? Why would he be upset with you?
well, because I questioned
No,
his
but
performance with the freeze.
it was a poor excuse, man. And this is what what they will always say is, not anybody could have prepared for something like this. That's right. You're right. But you could have at least attempted
Something.
an attempt. And like I said, but we did. You did not attempt anything. You let people die. You let people go without light. You let people go without food. You let people go without transportation. And you sit there and say you did everything? Come on, man.
Well,
Come on, man.
come on, man. One of the things that bothers me, guys, and look, if people want to stay the same, God bless you guys. But look, if you have a small business in the city of Brownsville, you have a business in the city of Brownsville, guys, let me say this. Did you qualify for a BCIC grant? And the answer, 90% of us in the middle class didn't qualify for a BCIC grant. Does everyone know that if you had a small business here, you could request money from the city of Brownsville through that grant? No. And you know why that money quickly drained out? Because the same politicos, guys, they got that money. You weren't ever given a shot to request money from BCIC. And the structure of the grants, guys, they're made in a way so that anyone that has a small business can't apply for them, guys. We have a 5-year plan, marketing plan for our business. Carlos, we've been in business for 40 some years here in the city of Brownsville, downtown, 40 some years. We don't have a strategic marketing plan for the next 5 years. What the hell is that?
¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué te pasa, BCIC? ¿Qué te pasa? Pero you have to jump through all these hoops. And like, if you need to have an accountant, Carlos, I don't even know how to spell accountant.
¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué te pasa, BCIC? Pero, Carlos, why are all these benefits, but nobody lifts a finger? Nobody cares.
Well, they probably do care. They figure someone else is going to do the work for them. And that's where failure is. That's where failure starts. Is when you think someone else is going to do something for you. We thought Trey Mendes was going to do something for us, right? A lot of people put their hope and prayers into him, especially the road.
Yeah, I did. I actually thought.
Hey, but you know what? Maybe we can give him another 4 years. Maybe he'll do the right thing.
Yeah, like Gross Gown. Hernandez. My man.
Hitter.
The election is sponsored by KY Jelly. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. People will vote who they want to. Claim your platform. That's the only thing you can control.
That's true.
It's true, Linda.
That's true.
You know what? A lot of times people need to understand the contrast, the difference, guys. I mean, goodness gracious, man. You have to go after an incumbent record. She has done nothing. That's the backside of being an incumbent. You voted for stuff, and people need to hold you accountable for what you voted for. So why is bringing up her record an issue? She voted. It's like Ben Neese. I mean, Carlos, shouldn't these people that are running against Ben Neese run against the horrible job that he did? Because if he did a great job, then why are you running against him? Or no?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to go after their record. Why is that so hard to understand? They have a record.
That's the only thing.
Or they didn't vote.
Mm-hmm.
Or como tu compadre Joel Mujía, he didn't even show up to the damn meetings.
No hables mal de Joel, por favor.
Sorry. What? And I don't get it, man. No one. See, look, at the end of the day, man, no one wants to speak the truth. Tell us the truth. They haven't done anything. Why should we go after their record? They screwed you. You. They screwed you and your children. Oh my God. No, neta que me frustra la vida. O sea, es que sí es cierto, saca la KY guys. Están ahí fregue. And then I know, don't talk about her record. Shut up. Don't talk about her record. Why? She's the incumbent.
Well, that's the only thing you have to compare it with. The record. How she's voted in the past, what she's done, what she says she's going to do, what she has not done, and what she wants to do for the next 4 years. I mean, you have to bring the record. She's the incumbent. You're correct, 100%. 100%. You have nothing else to say.
Look at your camarada Benítez, man. He had people. Look, también lo que me saca de onda, Carlos. Man, and I've been very fortunate, but man, Ben Neese, when he was out there campaigning, he had like 20 people there with him. 15 to 20 people. A donde quiera. They were block walking. They were holding up signs. They were wearing that Tenasca shirt. I even got a Tenasca shirt. Okay. What has he done about Tenasca? Nothing. And the mayor got asked by Daniel today, what about Tenasca? And you know what the mayor said? Oh, yeah. We started to audit them now.
When?
2 weeks ago.
And how long?
Now they're going to start to audit Tenasca, Carlos? Now? Like 6 weeks before the election? It's not coincidence, bro. But don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Tell us what you will. Well, look, my platform is I'm not going to rob you blind, people. That's my platform. That's like 1,000 times better than Ben Nieces and Rose Gowan put together. No te voy a jambar. Isn't that a great platform, Carlos?
Most definitely. I think my platform is like I've always told everybody else. Look, I think it's time that we start giving back to the community. And in this case, one of the biggest ones is PUB. First and foremost, give back to the people that have made PUB millions, if not billions. Right? You have to give it back to them. It doesn't belong to the three or four people that come from out of town. It does not belong to the commissioners. It does not belong to the little board members that are there. It belongs to every individual that pays. I'm one of those. Give me back my money that you took from me. That's what my promise is. I want to give that money back because it's no good sitting in someone's bank gaining interest while it could be in someone's pocket that put it in there first. Or, you know what? If you want to get interest, pay back with interest what you took from them and you didn't give them anything in return. Trey, knowing this, he knows that taking someone's money and not giving them something in return is not the right thing to do. If he really wants to, he needs to say out there, I'm going to do this, not I'm going to look into doing something. Because you know how that goes. It goes nowhere.
Nowhere. Guys, they stole millions of our dollars through Tenasca, through PUB.
Yeah, I want that for $1.
Yo también quiero un elote. Roman, tu camarada Roman.
Dos por $1, even better.
Ahí está el mío, el tuyo, Carlos. ¿Me prestas
In a
50 cents?
quarter.
Huh?
I'll put in a quarter.
Speaking of pizza.
Hello.
Yes!
Domino's Pizza, baby. Domino's Pizza.
Poor people don't vote. The other percentage live in Matamoros and don't care.
But see, but that's still okay. Let's say that's the minority, but the majority of the people that vote, that's what you need. You don't even need 100,000, 144,000 registered voters. You need the majority of those individuals to vote. Could be 10, could be 5, it could be 3. As long as you get the majority, you win.
Guys, I want you to go out there and vote for us. Give Erasmo and Carlos a chance, Brazil. Come on.
Jimmy!
¡Jimmy! I love Jim. Muy buenas noches a todos. Bendiciones. Manda a todos a la fregada and focus on your campaign. You have plans for the city. So fortunate if people could see that there's a lot of tools. Yeah, guys, I'm on here. Look, I'm on here. Besides being on here twice a day, guys. And look, and again, let me say, I'm on here twice a day. I post throughout the day. Does anyone not have any clue what Erasmo stands for at this point in time? Honestly, guys, I'm here all damn day.
Maybe what you should do, your campaign slogan should be scooters for all.
Scooters para todos. Y luego me compro las Chinese little baby scooters, esas chiquitas. Como aquí están. I said scooters. I didn't say what size or if you could use them. You didn't read the fine print, Carlos.
That's right.
I'm so frustrated. Now, guys, honestly, guys, look, and I want to say this again, guys. Coming on here every day, twice a day is not easy. Posting throughout the day for the community is not easy. Guys, if y'all don't know me by now, number it up. Damn. What is your favorite pizza place, Carlos? Dolichis.
Domino's, thin and crispy, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
I love thin and crispy pizzas. I was watching on TV how they had the Pizza Hut wars. How the Domino's and Pizza Hut started off.
Yeah,
crazy good show.
And Dominique's is the guy who started it. Dominique's.
No.
See, because I had pizza. I had pizza yesterday, and I went to the Domino's and I had it on the wall. That's why I know.
I mean, people like Trey's because they're just happy it's not Martinez.
I don't know, man. Sure resemblance, height and all.
Tied it off. Hey, Mr. Amigo Carlos, people should remember when they were freezing with no power a month ago. Come on, man. Look, guys, and people need to realize that, guys, there's still millions of dollars missing. Millions. Millions of your dollars. But you know what, Carlos? I want people, none of us, to remember the freeze. I want people to remember that we're still stagnant. There's no job opportunities. There's no economic development in the city of Brownsville. Only the compadres get the good paying jobs. We have nothing. Nothing. And it's because of these people that are sitting on the commission right now. All of them are to blame. All of them. They're bumps on a damn log.
Like, man, they're all to blame. You know, not one of them has come out and said, I am against what Trey did, or I'm against what El Mariwas did, or the other one did. Everybody just says, you know what? They go to Facebook and they try and fluff up something else to divert the attention of their shortcomings. You know, I'm not talking shortcomings because of Trey or anything like that. Just because they failed to get to where they need the city to get, where they promised. Remember, he came out and the what did they call it? Something, I don't know. When they have that deal where the mayor comes out and talks to everybody, statement, the address, state of the whatever they call it. You know, and they promise this and balloons and food and this and China and all this other BS. Where is all that? What happened? The first 30 days, the first 60 days, the first 100 days. What happened to all that stuff? They're blinded by the number signs that they continue to try and take away from our community. And you know, and people say, well, you're talking negative, you're talking I'm just talking about the reality. I know that every time that I paid PUB, it hurts me and it hurts my kids. Because some of us can afford it, but a lot of us cannot.
Cannot. That's right. People will exercise free will. I'm focused on how all candidates who will deal with what we face, not the mistakes that have happened. Well, let me say, we need to focus also on the mistakes, because the mistakes, basically, they tell you the character of the individual. Look, Rosie, and I'll say this, there were so many mistakes with the freeze. We had no information from any city official. We have yet to hear from the city manager, guys. I have not heard a peep from the city manager. Nothing.
Worthless, man.
They didn't open the FEMA dome to the people of the city of Brownsville. They don't have emergency generators. These are all mistakes, and they happened. But it tells you what they've been focusing on. Come on, man. Rose Gowan told me all about health and healthy living in the city of Brownsville, guys. Honestly, do you actually see the people of Brownsville losing weight? Están más gordos. They're not. Let's look at how many people have gone down in weight in the time that Rose Gowan has been there. None. We still have issues with diabetes. Bad issues with diabetes in the city of Brownsville, guys. Guys, we were just named the 12th most miserable city in the country. The 12th most miserable city in the country because of no economic development.
You know, they want to focus on healthy living, yet they want to take away the benefits of the employees of the city of Brownsville. Their health insurance, one of them. That's what they want to do. They want to take it away. They want the employee to pay almost 100%. And then if you retire, guess what? You take nothing. Your insurance jumps up to about $1,000 a month. Who can afford that? On a retirement salary? Police officers, fire department, anybody in the city? Think about that, guys. That's your current sitting commission. That's who's voting to get you there, to get you to where you're not going to have any more benefits.
We have a homeless tent city on Old Port Isabel Road and Price Road. God bless you. Is it? District 2. No, that's District 2.
That's 2. That's Jessica's place.
A tent city, another one? Guys, let me tell you guys, I've I've been warning about this tent city that's right here downtown, guys. It's been growing. The one down here on 12th Street. Ahora they parked this big 18-wheeler in the front, so you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you pass through there, you don't see the tent city anymore. They're trying to hide it, guys. It's going to get to the point where city of Brownsville is going to be tent city all over the place.
That's Ben East's district.
Yeah.
How do you think the neighbors feel about that?
Well, he's got the Politiquera church full of immigrants.
Are they getting paid?
Of course they are. People call the police for the dumbest reasons too. They are wasting resources for those that actually need it. It's like my mom. My mom, Carlos, she took her dog to the emergency room. Que porque se estaba ahogando el perro. Yeah. I'm not even joking. Llega al emergency room. Ayúdenme. Mi bombón no puede, se está ahogando. And the lady at thank you so much to the lady at the hospital. Looks at her going like, we don't treat dogs around here. ¿A dónde voy? And I found out about it like, please tell me no one took your picture.
Yeah, but okay, you already put her on blast.
Es que no trajas mi perrito. An emergency room. Mom, stop doing that stuff. I want to win an elected position sometime.
Chihuahuas.
So that's why the emergency rooms are full, because people are taking their perritos. Stop using the resources that belong to other people. Ay, es que ya no está respirando. Cálmate, Carlos. Te va a poner Trey en el Market Square como Sky Gazer con la pelona.
Ay, ay, ay.
We got palm trees and bikes. No, they actually stole the bikes and took them to Matamoros.
That is true.
Healthy living. Oh my Lord. Guys, no one is government is not responsible for your healthy living. You are responsible for your healthy living. You are responsible for eating those 12 tacos de bistec con una Diet Coke. You are responsible. Not the city government, not the BISD board, not the mayor. You are responsible.
Yep.
Good evening, handsome, and the handsome runner-up. I'm the handsome.
Oh, I thought you were the runner-up.
No. Mike for sale.
Ay, ay, ay. Gente.
Oh, ya no lo está usando el muñeco Chucky. ¿Tu camarada, Carlos?
Hey, no hables mal.
Will you put back the rock?
We'll put two back. We'll put 2 rocks back. And a bike.
You know my stance on the rock. It was ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. But they fell for it. Los politiqueros take advantage of the residents' ignorance about local politics, and they use that to dry in power and steal. But you are helping wake up us normal people who were oblivious. Love you. What Mike Venable said reminds me of Jessica Gonzalez. She started rubbing elbows with the likes of Baltasar Salazar, and she forgot about the people she was supposed to represent. What a waste. What a waste for the people that actually thought that she was going to make a difference, guys. But as bad, yeah, and the guys, as bad as I, as much as I hate saying it, I told you.
It's okay. 4 years. It only lasts 4 years, Erasmo.
Y para afuera, no, they'll re-elect her.
Hi, Yasmin.
Yeah, dude. We need to see you in street, and that's what I mean. If you talk about Gowan's doing, people will remember that and not yours. In street, like on
En la
down
calle, en la esquina. Yeah.
in la
Esquina.
14,
Como dicen.
you talk about Gowan's doing. Gowan hasn't done a damn thing. Strategic marketing plan sounds like they want you to hire their printing business friends.
Yeah.
All I want is my groceries to be replaced after going for way more than 24 hours. I'm not on food stamps or on any welfare. That's all I wanted, but I won't ever. No.
And they should. PUB has the money to be able to replace your groceries.
Yeah. And let me say, guys, I'm sorry. What Carlos said earlier is so true, guys. It's the excuse of no one could have prepared for what happened. It's an excuse. It's a lame excuse. They should have been prepared for something. They were prepared for nothing. Nothing. Was it a mistake? Yes. Do we need people to remember that it was a mistake? You better believe it.
Yeah, if not, you will never learn from it.
Yeah, he's gone supersonic. Calm down. My neighbor dogs are howling. Please put back the rock.
I'm gonna put two of them.
Yeah. Vote Castro, vote Elizondo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is the proof that will be presented from the school board elections part of the lawsuit? Yes. These idiots want to stop the building of LNG and steel. Well, that's the point. This is why our city will never grow. Can you reduce the cover charge into Celeros? I think that's Carlos.
Yes.
Yeah, that Stilettos is actually in Carlos's district, so we're going to leave that up to him.
Oh, that's right. Right. It is.
It is.
You're right. I didn't. Yeah.
I'm always right. The fancy word and poster that Rose Gowan is using to campaign is all smoke and mirrors. Fortunately, many people fall for it. That's the only reason why I say she has an edge. Well, look, every incumbent has an edge, guys.
That's right.
But like I said, it's a double sword, guys. They also have a voting record, and you have to you have to go at them at their voting record, guys. Look,
Mhm.
hey, if you don't let people know how badly these people have screwed them over, or what a horrible job they've done, then you're going to have a lot of people that believe all that pretty blue, green, and someone on a bike that weighed probably
Rhetoric.
1,000 pounds less than Erasmo. Carlos, you have my vote. Thank you, Lena.
Thank you.
We need it. I totally resent the news article from 50 most miserable cities in America. If any, the mayor and the commission actually cared about Brownsville, 12th worst, they would say something against it. 100%, guys.
Yeah.
Look,
They're gonna say that Harlingen was worse, so they make themselves feel better.
yeah, it makes it feel better. But at the end of the day, guys, how can you argue with the facts? I
Oh
mean,
no.
no, and this is, and again, look, and before I get people, oh, that's why you don't love Brownsville. I love Brownsville. I was actually born, raised, bred in Brownsville, Texas. But let me tell you guys, when you've got them pointing out that they came to that determination because of no economic development, it's true, guys. That more than 30 some percent live in poverty, it's true. That most people don't make more than $25,000 a year, that's true.
Well, Erasmo, a lot of the votes that they did, even that guy, and I don't even know what it was or what it wasn't, where he wanted to develop the whole river levee or whatever it was, and they voted against it for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know the details. I'm not there, but you know what? Maybe that's an idea. That's the development. Sit down with the guy. The guy had been planning it for like 13 years or something like that, and then they came out and voted no because of what's the name of the idiot that's there as a city manager, Bernal.
No, no, no.
Now came out and suggested to the commission that that wasn't the right thing to do. Who's Bernal? First and foremost, the guy has not grown up here, doesn't know anything about our culture or anything.
Anything.
Let alone this guy comes in here wanting to put a multi-million-dollar project going, plus build jobs. Same thing with the steel plant, build jobs, but because of political reasons and favors that are owed by the mayor and by the city commission, it wasn't done. So we lost hundreds and hundreds of jobs thanks to the current commission. This current commission.
This
That
one.
unfortunately, that if I win and you win and anybody else wins, you have to deal with these individuals for 2 more years before they can get voted out.
Unless we get 3 individuals.
Yeah.
Is Carlos single? Asking for a friend. He is because he's. I'm bald too, by the way. It's just something people have told me.
Yeah, they tell me too.
When are the elections for commissioner, and do we just go to the library? Yes. 17th of April, Carlos?
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Early election. But everybody waits till the last day.
I think it's 17th of April. Don't remember.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. I wish he has a beautiful wife. Oh, you wish that he was single.
I do have a beautiful wife.
Recuerda siempre, tú haz lo que puedas para el cambio. Yes. Trey looks like really happy Tizoc.
Con que no se come el pollo. No se enferma. Hey, Eduardo, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a long time, guy. He's a very smart guy. Very smart guy.
Oh, that one for anyone who was on the podium at the airport ceremony. I deserve a personal tour, not a damn blue ticket. But no, she touts the airport out there, guys. Despite the fact that it was only for the elite, the orange ticket. Orange ticket. Remember, Paul got the damn blue ticket. So it's her fault I'm obese. That the only problem is ignorance of our own people, the lack of not knowing or asking questions. Where we buy electricity from, why, how much, why so far, why a monopoly, etc. To get people to care, they would need to be educated first. The majority don't even know what the grid means. Adolfo is correct.
Yeah, but real quick, Adolfo, all you have to do is vote the people that are there in, out. That's how educated you need to have these people. Vote the people that are there out. Simple as that. Doesn't get any easier than that. Bringing new people, make the changes. That's how simple that is.
My husband nearly pays nearly $500 a month, and we hardly use it because we can't even afford to use it. When help from the employer, menos $1,000 a month, will I use it? Is that the insurance premium?
Yeah.
Guys, looks like he has a halo on top of his head from the lamp behind him.
Ah, Estrita? Yes, man. All right.
Hey, Carlos. Hey, Yana. Hey, my dear. I mean, citizen Brazil. Heck, what citizens? Y'all my familia, because 9% of... He has raped the city.
That's true. Look at this.
John White, The Rock. Brownsville deserves better, 100%. Hello, good fellas. What do you think of our new airport? I'll give my take on Titanic first, unless you want to go first, Carlos.
I think we deserve everything that's new. I'm being honest with you. Do we deserve an airport? Most definitely. Do we deserve a better airport than anybody else? Most definitely. Could have been done better to promote it or to allow the community to be there and be part of that? Yes, of course. But do we deserve the airport that we got? Most definitely. I think we do. I think we deserve it.
I think one of the things that, I agree with Carlos. Let me tell you guys, every time there's a new building, there's a new thing that benefits or serves the community, the city of Brownsville, more power to us, you know? The problem is that we don't truly are made to believe that it is ours. And look, what Paul mentioned is so true, Miguel. You had the orange ticket holders and you had the blue ticket holders. It shouldn't exist. There shouldn't be two classifications of individuals out there.
Mm-hmm.
The individuals that are the higher ups, the wealthy, the politicos, and then the rest of us, bro. And that's what they try to foment in the minds and the hearts of people here in the city of Brownsville. This airport doesn't really belong to you. It belongs to the elite. This new building, this new economic development doesn't really belong to you. It belongs to the politicos. And I'm sorry, it's gotten to the point where a lot of people start to believe it, and that's why we have the "hombre que te valga" mentality. But again, it goes back to what these people have fermented in the minds and the hearts of the people that they're supposedly serve. Guys, this is our city, our city. That airport is our airport, not just the orange ticket holders. It is all our airport, man. And that's what I hate about it. I hate that they classify individuals by social economic status or by political affiliation, guys. That's what I hate. And they make you feel that it's not yours. Rio will donate the rocks if I can be your co-host. I think I'll pass. En la 14.
Prometo que va a haber fiesta en la 14.
I heard from a neighbor's cousin that my dear friend Bernice keeps some rock in that little pouch he carries around. So consider the rock god. No la que se fuma.
Hombre, that's where he keeps his gun because he's scared of me.
Así?
Yeah.
So he's not happy to see you? That's a gun?
It's a gun he carries. He went and got himself a little weapon to protect himself.
What if we have a hurricane? Are we going to throw us? They are going to throw us. Yeah. Guys, let me say, if we get a hurricane, guys, right now, we're in trouble.
They're called the poor. They're going to throw the poor at it.
It's like the Titanic, guys. This is the Brownsville. Brownsville should be called Brownsville Titanicville. Brown Titanicville. What? You're running again? For what? Just kidding. Hope this time you all win. Thank you. Where can I line up for the vouchers to Carlos Elizondo's district? Goodbye, friends. I'm drinking. Because I'm hip and healthy, and my friends' stream is the one I need to sell. Buy 50 Shades of Trey. I'm on county area. I can no. Nope, unfortunately you cannot.
No, but you have friends that can.
Yes, 100%. Hello, gentlemen. Any updates on the BID board member Silvakis' case? They were all hooked on the trial updates from you all and would not miss 1 minute. Do y'all think she will get probation next month? This poor city thrives in corruption down to taking away money from our kids. Her court sentencing has been moved to May the 4th. I doubt seriously that she will get probation.
We need to ask the mayor.
Yeah.
He was real good friends with her. Business friends too, no?
They're partners.
Oh, that's right. Directors.
Co-directors.
Co-director. That's right.
I will vote for you two every time. I don't care what you all are running for. You all have my vote. Love you. As long as Carlos smiles and you wear awesome ties, cheese. You can do that, and Carlos can do that. Still a better idea than SpaceX. I don't understand why people lost groceries during the freeze. I just transferred the groceries to the outdoors and didn't lose anything. Well, let me say that I was in Cancun, and I did lose the groceries that were in my refrigerators. RJ, my man. Don't pineapple. Guys, we're going to finish. Okay. Oh, yes. Y'all see Jessica's vacation pics from a month ago? Looks like Italy. Pues no estaba llorando during the whole pandemic. We need to stay indoors. No te creo. Ay, la camarada de Carlos. Was she in Italy?
I don't know.
Sure, buddy. Se le dejó pasar por las... Como el airport, they belong to us. We paid for them. 50 Shades of Carlos. ¿Dónde queda loaves and fishes? Harlan just... Shout out to DPS for responding to my calls regarding neighbors defund police. Carlos, last words.
They say, guys, keep it real. Remember, there's always people that love you, and it can always be worse.
It can always be worse, and my Lord help us all. Guys, have a great evening, guys. Sorry for the frustration at the start of the show. It's just been a long day. Guys, hand sanitizer, social distance, and face coverage when you're out going in public, guys. Guys, please, please. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the morning. Ya me calmo para las 9 in the morning. Guys, be good to each other. Please be good to me. God bless.